I can never do this. What up, farm? How you going? Welcome to another video. Today we're going on our last family crop tour for this year before windrowing starts and everything gets busy. First on the list is heading up to check the beans. Alright, so we're out here in the beans. As you can see, they are finishing off. Really, for the rain that we've had, or lack of rain that we've had, these beans are looking pretty good. Like, have a look at that. That stem has got 2 pods on it, one there and one there. Oh, and a little one there. But these 2 are just chock full. They're just chock full of beans. There won't be any, well, there won't be too many small beans, which is good. I look around here and that plant's got a heap on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are all full. I don't know, I'd be hoping that they might go a ton to the hectare, but we'll wait and see, I guess. Anything's possible, really. This is only a very small snapshot of them, really, so it's pretty hard to tell until we get the header in. But one thing I'm extremely glad of, oh, look at that, there's a fair few on that one. One thing I'm extremely glad of is that we've got a flex draper front this year. I think we would have struggled with our old front because the beans are quite close to the ground. Like you can see, that's the bottom bean pod. There's not much room underneath that. Interesting. It will be a good year to have a flex front, I think. Yes, but having said that, there's quite a few beans here. Look at that, 4 on that one, or 3 there, 4 there. I think we'll go alright. But they really have run out of moisture and they're just finishing off. I can never do this. There's a bean there. It's good size. Very good size. That one's trying to flower. I don't think that will come to anything. Very good. There is quite a bit of vetch in here, as there always seems to be. So we'll likely have to clean our seed or sell it to somewhere that can clean it. Aphids there's been quite a few aphids around this year. Nobody really knows what damage they do, but this is a pod that's been affected by aphids. Looks like there might be a little bit of staining on that bean. I presume from the aphids, but I don't really know. Anyway, time will tell, I guess. We chose not to spray. We chose not to put the chemical in to kill the aphids, just because we didn't think it would be necessary. Got some pods for the troops.
Huh?
Who would like a bean? Here's one. Here's one. One for you. All right, next up is the canola. So the canola's gone better than I anticipated 3 to 4 weeks ago. It's finished flowering and put on a bit of bulk. Still not super high, and the pods are thin, but I think there'll be a bit here. Yeah, it's probably still a week and a half off windrowing at least, I'd say. It's just starting to get that turned look over the paddock. Yeah, I sprayed it for Heliothis grubs last week sometime, maybe 4 days ago, 5 days ago, something like that. So it will be out of its withhold well and truly by windrowing. Yeah, we'll split some pods open. So you can see here there's a couple of brown grains in there. They are actually frosted. They're no good, I think, considering the others are really big. They're all still green. They're still probably putting some size on. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, really. You can see how the tracks are covering back in after spraying. It'll still be a challenge to windrow. Looks like this stuff, it's not going to come back up, but just a cost of business, really.
Oh, the cameraman.
Do you want another one? Yeah. Here you go, Alex.
My hands are full.
Oh. Next stop is the wheat.
What can you see?
Daddy.
Jetty in the camera. Can you see Jetty in the camera?
Alright, so this is probably our best bit of wheat here. Don't mind the wild oats. I didn't think there was any, but they'd come up and there is some. This is probably our best bit, and it's looking phenomenal. This is on a Faber bean stubble, so had good good nitrogen set and good moisture retention over summer as well. The wheat is starting to fill 5 wide, so this is when we get ugly heads. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3 florets there, and up here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that tiny little one in the middle, he's not really going to come to anything actually, so that's 4 wide. But like these ones, they're filling 4 wide as well. It's just incredible, unbelievable really. Yeah, didn't expect a year like this with the rain that we've had. It's an incredible blessing to have what we have, so yeah, amazing. The 18 mils that we had the other day, or 20 mils, whatever it was, 20 mils I think, it will just help fill up all of these bottom tillers. These ones down the bottom, all of these smaller ones like that, they will all fill up and create a bit more yield. That is one nice big healthy wheat grain there. Very good. We'll just pretend that they weren't in there. Doesn't all look like this, but it looks good. These ones here are filling 4 wide. Very good. There you go. There you go. Next stop is the Vetch. This patch is not very good. I don't think there'll be much come off here. Right, this is the RM4 Vetch that we've got sown that we're going to harvest. You can just see that it's starting to fill seeds or fill pods. There seems to be a lot of pods on there. Yeah. Yet another crop that I'm very happy I'll have a flex drape front because it'll be low to the ground. Oh, there's not much bulk there to carry it through. Anyway, we'll see, I guess. Time will tell. The earlier pods are starting to fill up a bit. It's not really any there, now that I say that. But I think there'll be some here. Doesn't look to have been frosted yet. Well, not too badly anyway. It's thin in patches, but this is sand too. Out there it gets better, across there it gets better. You can see these pods are filling pretty nicely. Nearly fully filled. I've never grown this variety before, so I don't really know what I'm looking at, and I don't know what it'll finish up like. But we're learning together, I guess. It does look to be a lot of pods out there though. Here's some vetch. Here's some. Next up is the barley. Via some wheat. This year, conserved soil moisture has been the difference between a crop and not. And it's been very clear to see. Mind all this ryegrass here, but this side you can see is quite yellow, ripening off. It was on a canola stubble. This side's quite green, and it was on a chemical fallow vetch paddock. So it just goes to show how critical summer spraying and moisture conservation is in our area. Will it affect the yield? I don't know, but time will tell, I guess. Out here in the canola stubble, it's filling, well, 4 or 5 wide. It looks pretty good. Out there's doing similar, it's just a little bit further behind. Out here in the chemical fallow paddock, it's a little bit further behind, but it's doing similar. The heads look visibly longer. I don't know. Time will tell. Probably our yield estimation for the wheat's maybe 2.5 tonne, something like that. That's what I'm thinking it'll go. Our water use efficiency yield is about 2.8, something like that, but I don't think we'll quite get there. The canola will probably do 1 tonne to the hectare, and the barley we're hoping for 2.5 as well. Here's some barley. This barley's not going to go as good as the other paddocks that we'll look at. It's had no rotation on the way in. We just sowed it and get what we get, but it's still looking pretty good, really. This is looking incredible, really. Oh my goodness. Those heads are not too long, but there's a lot of them there. A lot of them. I just walked to this patch here because that started to lodge. Lodging is when it falls over because the top of the crop's too heavy. Lucky we didn't get too much more rain, otherwise the whole lot would have been like it. Wow. I'm amazed at how this looks. It looks incredible. Those are all filled. We do have some frost issues in this paddock, but how much is that going to take? I don't know. There's no way of knowing, really. Wow, that one is nearly cooked, nearly ready to harvest. Wow. Having said that, this is probably one of the best bits, but over this paddock and the next paddock, it's relatively even. I'm really looking forward to getting in here with the header, because I think it could be good. It could be really good. It's nice height too. The heads are just starting to bend over. When barley's fully ready to harvest, the heads point towards the ground like this. At the moment you can still see all the awns pointing up. Looking good, looking really good. Like I said before, incredible blessing that we have what we have in this year with rain like this, like we've had. Amazing. I had wondered for a while whether we are barley growing country here, whether wheat is more of a good idea than it is a good crop to grow here. Based on this alone, I'd say we might be all barley next year, but we'll see. Probably fits our practice a bit better to go for barley because we use it for feeding the sheep. Anyway, it's looking good. There's another lodge patch down there.
Wow, look at that. Nice, nice. Does it look good?
It does. It looks really good.
How good.
Here's another paddock of wheat. You can see that this isn't quite as high. Wow, that one's dead. Don't think there's anything in him. Just a bit different soil type. It's not looking as good at all. It's cut back a heap at the top, but then we got that rain and it's starting to fill an extra one wide. I don't know what the yield potential here is. It's significantly lower, but it'll still be okay, I think. A lot of ryegrass this year, but we'll get that next year, or maybe this is in for barley next year, just to get the rotation set up right. It's looking pretty good. Will be interesting to see what the header says during harvest, what yield we actually get. Alright, that's the end of our crop tour. Thanks for coming for a look around. Today's the 28th of October. I'll probably get into windrowing next week. I'm not sure how much will be on YouTube, but we will see. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.